Hello everyone, Shawn Kenney here, and today I'm going to try some faster than light. I'm a huge fan of this game. This is just one of those great games that I love. You pop down, you got maybe about an hour and a half out of a game, maybe even less, usually less, especially playing on normal. I've been playing the crap out of this game for a long time. I got about 150 hours in already. I've already unlocked, every ship and its subtype. That was well before I started making these videos. But what I thought I might do is take through each ship and their subtype, like the Kestral. This is the one that you start with, and we'll start it out on normal. So let's give this a try and get this started. Okay, so here we are. We're starting out. Basically, our mission is to get to the end of a series of different systems and deliver the information about the enemy capital ship that we're going to have to end up fighting in the end. The way this works is you're in command of your ship. It has a bunch of different rooms. Some of these rooms can be manned. You'll need somebody in the cockpit here, basically operating as captain. Our Mord will be our captain, I guess. We have humans here. They're basically our nice average, good at everything, excellent at nothing type of crew. I really like using them for being captains. I find they learn that fairly well. They're fairly robust. They can hang in there for a moment in a fight if need be. They're also, quick at repairs, so they're all around pretty decent. The next thing I like to do is man my engines. That gives us better evade, so we're more likely to evade incoming attacks than to actually get hit. And then the other two places we can man right now are the weapons or the shields. I'm going to get somebody on weapons off the bat because someone who knows their way around weapons means that we'll be able to fire that much quicker. We have our power generation here. This is basically the capacity, how many power blocks our ship generates, and then each of these slots are different systems as to where you want to put those energy blocks. Each shield block up here, so for like one level of shields, it does require 2 energy blocks. So if you go into the ship menu here, this is where you can upgrade each of your subsystems using scrap, which is the currency. So if you're doing shields, you do need to increase them by 2 blocks, and then your reactor by 2 blocks to basically ensure that you have power to go into those into your shields. Now you can buy those at any time. How you go about doing it is, part of the fun and strategy of this game. Now don't get me wrong, this game is going to kick your ass. If you want to unlock your ships, I suggest doing it on normal or the easy mode. Normal mode is really tough. I very seldom make it to the end on a normal mode, so I don't know how far we're going to get. We'll give it a try, see what we can do. We have these other subsystems. We got my engines. Right now we can have 2 blocks in there. The more you put into engines, the better your evade gets, the less likely you're going to get damaged. Shields are going to absorb those attacks. Oxygen, of course, is going to power your life support system. The more power you upgrade that, the faster you're able to recoup atmosphere in rooms that have been depleted or punctured and damaged. The heal bay, basically the same thing. You can level that up, and your guys heal faster. And then we have our weapons. This basically the weapon capacity. We have 3 blocks of weapon capacity. Our missile requires 1 block, and our burst laser requires 2, and that takes up the 3. So as we get new and different weapons, they may require more power, and so maybe we might have if we have a weapon that requires 3 blocks, that we'd have to turn off our missiles and these unless we upgraded that in the ship. These are sort of some subsystems. You can get a autopilot, but it's always better if it's fully crewed. Sensors, you can upgrade your sensors to see enemy ships. The doors allow you to have doors that will shut and seal against enemies, so you can use tactic of locking them in a room and then venting the atmosphere, holding them off while you try and fight their mothership or rally a defense. So I've kind of gone over. We have our crew also. They'll level up as they use different skills. They can either be captain, better at engines, shields, weapons, repairing, or hand-to-hand combat. So as they get into fight, they'll level up in that as well. So I guess time to get a move on. Let's jump. This is the each sector map, and these are all going to be randomly generated, and you got to go through about 7 or 8 of these. We'll see that when we get to the exit, that we have to go through progressively harder levels of these sectors. So we have a store right off the bat, but we don't really have any money, so we need to do a little bit of exploring. From the left-hand side of the map, the rebels are going to start and come, and we don't want to be in systems where the rebels are at, because you end up having to fight a really tough fight, and you get no reward. Basically, you're lucky if you get a fuel, one fuel from the fight, and chances are they're probably going to kill you. So, especially on normal, I want to try exploring some of these systems around here to maybe find something that we can sell at the store. So what we have some military ships that have been destroyed or damaged. There have been reports of a Mantis war camp. Only a few jump away. Can you help us? Alright, so we can pledge to do what we can, and they'll give us a quest. And there it is. Okay, so we kind of have to go through the store first. We don't really have any money. We'll check out what the store has to offer, though. And this is a good place. You'd be able to buy fuel, missiles, or drones. If we don't have a drone control, which we can buy for 80 scrap, if we had that much, or cloaking. That's another sort of a special ability you can get for your ship. Probably not going to buy any of that, although they have a bunch of drones available. So if we had the drone control, you could get like a system repair drone, and that'll go around and fix your ship. Whereas the hull repair will actually fix the outer hull of your ship. For each one, it does 3 to 5 damage it'll repair, which is pretty handy. Actually really handy, especially for the final fight. And anti-personnel, this is like a personal defensive drone. It'll stick around your ship, and if anyone tries to board your ship, it'll just go out and attack them. So that can be pretty handy if you have drone control. We don't have the money for it, and I don't know if I'll be getting it on this run. It's sort of you kind of have to roll with the punches as what's available, because everything is randomly generated. So sometimes you get a shot at a good weapon, sometimes you don't. Let's go to the quest here though, and maybe we'll get some loot, something to upgrade our ship with. And so now we have an option here. We actually this is giving us a blue option. If it's highlighted in blue, choose it. That pretty much guarantees success. So we fire the fuel deep, but the shot at the surface rips the missile to shred. They must have a planetary defense system set up already. Oh well, okay. There we go. It's pretty much guarantees success, but it didn't quite succeed, although it's starting an encounter for us. So we're going to fight this Mantis ship. You can press spacebar to pause at any time if you want to set orders, tell your crew where to go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to target their weapon systems with our weapon systems, and if we can knock out their weapons, then they won't be too much of a threat to us. Now the burst laser just takes the power, whereas the missiles do require ammunition. So we only have 6 missiles, so I'm actually going to just turn the missiles off. They'll keep charging up, but I don't have them targeted on anything. Actually, nothing's targeted on anything because I didn't turn auto fire on. But let's retarget our burst lasers on their weapons. Actually, let's take out their shields, because red means that's fully destroyed. I spoke too soon. We'll get back on the weapons. I just want to keep suppressing their weapons. They only have 1 shield. Our burst laser fires 3 shots, so there's a good chance we'll be able to punch through and still do damage. See, they keep repairing them. We keep taking them out. They only have 1 point of hull available, so we really don't need our missiles. We'll save them for tougher fights at this point. Alright, so we got a fuel, a couple missiles, and some scrap. So we're off to a good start. Really nothing at that store that I could buy or that I want to buy at this point. I can decide to sort of go up here and maybe explore through here. Some of these are nebulas. Now if you go through a nebula, it'll slow down the pursuing fleet, which is pretty handy. That'll probably get us a chance to visit a few more systems. Maybe if I go down and then up, sort of do all the diagonals. I think that's probably a good way to go. Let's head down here. Because I want to try and go to as many systems as possible. That gives me the most opportunity to run into quests, run into ships. Now these guys are, they want me to pay them 18 scrap. We're going to reject their offer, so they're going to go hostile, and we're going to take out their weapons. That's one of my favorite tactics. Pretty much rock solid. You take out their weapons, they're not going to be much of a threat to you, and then you can you know, kind of maintain. If they're trying to run away, you can take out their engines or their cockpit as well. At this point I'm going to turn the missiles off. I'm going to direct my weapons to their shields. Hopefully that'll keep them sort of busy, and then I'll be able to switch back and continue to pound on their weapons without their shields. So it's going to, they're trying to run away now. So I have 7 missiles. I'll take a risk, and I'll fire one at their cockpit so that they don't. Oh yeah, they're not going anywhere now. Thankfully, the first level set seems pretty easy so far, but trust me, it really ramps up quickly. So we got a little bit of fuel, some drones, you know, no resupply of our missiles, but hopefully we'll find something. I'm just going to continue on. Alright, so we're in the nebula, and we actually ended up in a plasma storm, so that's cut our power generation in half, which really sucks. We have an automated drone attacking us, so I have some tough choices here. What are we going to power up? I'm going to turn off our oxygen for the time being. We have, you know, full oxygen, so it will take us some time for it to get down to the danger level there. I'm going to put that power towards shields. We have we need at least one thrust, because if I turn the engines completely off, our evade goes down to 0, and so they're just going to keep hitting us. So this gives us at least a chance at avoiding something. Oh man, but then that means all I can do is power the missiles, and we only have 6 shots. We could very easily waste all our missiles trying to take down this guy. Okay, so the choices are no shields and get our burst laser. Maybe that might be the best way to go. Let's do it this. We'll buff up the engines and go in burst lasers, and hopefully we can take out this guy's weapons before. I mean, he's going to be suffering the same handicap as well, but if he's using an ion blaster, that hull. Oh, what happened? Disabled our weapons. Well, that's not good. Power to shields. All right. And they're now ion. Okay, so this is going to be a real pain as they just try and balance this out with an ion blaster and a hull missile. This will be really dangerous. Oh man. Okay, that's it. Oh, okay. We take out his shield and we miss on 2 of the shots. Come on. This next hit, we got to take out one of his weapon systems. That will even it up. There we go. Okay. Both his weapons are down. Our weapons are down. I could put it to shields, but you know, he's not going to attack us at this point. Let's get our weapons back online, and a bit of time's passed. He may get those repaired, so I'm just going to I'm going to do my next shot on his weapons, and then I probably switch the next shot to the shields. Now we're getting low on oxygen. We're at 20%. I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, he's not going to attack us, so I'm gonna take one of the power off engines and put that back to the atmosphere, so we don't die of asphyxiation. I'm gonna risk taking a shot at the shields here, so that we don't have to keep penetrating those every single time. And this should be it. Hopefully, the next round, if we get 2 shots in, we'll be able to knock him out. You gotta like this music, eh? It definitely gets you into it. Okay, so we took him out. Time to get out of this stupid plasma storm. Let's go check this place out here. And I do have to remember that I have to allocate my energy again. And so this is a rebel fighter, and these guys can be kind of tough at times. And he's going to try and run away and warn his friendly fleet. And we really don't want him to do that. So I'm going to focus on his weapons still, but I'm going to fire a missile at his cockpit to try and prevent him from charging his jump drives. And that will also knock out any chance he has to evade my next attacks. Alright, that's good. I'm going to turn the missiles off. We took a little bit of damage there. I'm going to turn off my Artemis. Oh, he's still pounding our freaking missile system. Come on, we got to get that repaired. Alright, we're back online. Fire the weapons at his weapons. We got to... Oh, this guy's just been peppering us with missiles. He's... Come on, anytime now, take it out. Take it out. Oh, blew a hole in our ship and took out our oxygen. And this is going really badly. We're going to have to get another missile in at his cockpit. He's charging up his jump drives. This is just like one of those sucky things that happen in this game. You sometimes miss like every... And alright, so yeah, we're in for a world of suck right now. Let's get that guy repairing there. See if I go to jump, so they're moving in really quickly. I was kind of hoping I might be able to get to visit there, but I think even if I jump there, they're going to end up still there. I don't think I'm going to really have an opportunity. I might have to just go here, and then there. Well, let's get our ship back in shape and heal up our crew as the air is getting thinner. Yeah, we know you're going to die because we got no oxygen, and now I could actually... Let's open the doors here. This should maybe take it from a complete vacuum to a really low vacuum. No, it's like not even enough air. Let's swap out. Oh, don't die. That was really close. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We gotta get the oxygen fixed here. You know what happens is if I don't stay on repairing it, it doesn't actually... Oh, come on. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. We're gonna lose our guy. Oh, come on. Oh, this game is just so brutal. Okay, just 2 of us. We lost our weapons officer trying to fix the oxygen. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, this is probably not going to be the longest episode ever, but who knows? Our fortunes may yet change. You know what? I'm going to go for it. We need every opportunity to find some new crew members. A black market weapons trader. Well, we can't buy his unknown weapon. I don't think it's ever a good idea to actually buy that. I'm just going to attack him. He can oftentimes offer us a weapon in return. This is kind of our chance to maybe get something out of this adventure. Somebody's he's gone to attack our weapon systems, so we'll need to... Oh, and of course it's a mantis, so there's like no real opportunity. There we go. Okay, taking out the oxygen again. Our engine room is on fire. Let's vent that. Our guy's nearly dead, so at this point, well, we still have 10% chance to evade. Frigate, let's just vent the whole aft section, and hopefully he'll stop attacking our weapons. Because if that's the case, and don't attack our shields, just don't attack any of our systems, come in and attack us in our med bay. There we go. Our engines are dead anyways. Oh, this is just not good at all. And we don't have the oxygen to take out. Oh, we're using up all our missiles. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Alright, guys, this is our mission. We need to get the oxygen fixed. This is what killed our weapons officer. Our only chance right now. Oh, we have 3% oxygen. Life is not good for the crew of the Kestral. Okay, we have our oxygen fixed. Yeah, let's just get to the med bay. Oh. Okay, so normal mode, Kestral. Oh, I don't see how this is. We're getting much further than this. Shit. The funny thing is I had one that where the audio didn't work, and we were doing like awesome. I had like a Zoltan guy working the shields. Life was good. Realized did a test it out. No audio. All right. Well, our lone captain is on his ship. Well, who knows? Who knows what fortune favors the bold, right? So let's repair the ship up. We're gonna have to totally recrew it. We've lost everyone on our journey. This is not a good start. So yeah, this game is hard, and this is normal mode, and it's even harder. Like, honestly, if you play on easy and you're like, oh, I don't play games on easy because like I'm hardcore and I know what's going on. Well, you know what? Maybe not. I'm sure there's people that, oh yeah, I beat this constantly on normal. Well, alright, fine, but sometimes the randomness of this game can just kick you in the nuts. So our hull's like over half done. Why not? Let's intervene. What's the worst that can happen? I got 3 missiles left. I'm not even going to use them. He doesn't have a shield. He's got a crap ton of weapons, though. Hopefully we can take them out before he takes us out. Missiles, yeah, of course. All right, well, that's okay. I'm not using that room at the moment. You can ventilate that. And we took out his weapons. All right. Thankfully, some of these the randomness have worked in my favor, and they're being nice. Come on, just one more shot, and we have it. And then we can repair the damaged room. There we go. All right, maybe what will they give us? Oh, some extra fuel, some scrap. All right, well, I mean, we have money, we have some supplies. We just have to do it all ourselves. All right, we'll fix that hole up before we die, hopefully. Oh, looks like it's going to be a 2-trip kind of repair job. These guys will level up, so as you can see, he's getting to be a bit better of a captain. That's going to improve. Yeah, that adds +5 to evasion, which is great, and then repair speed, which is always handy. You want you guys to be able to repair your ship because it will take damage. Fires will, you'll get fires. You get a vent atmosphere. Yeah, there's a whole world of suckage ahead for you in Faster Than Light, but it's the fun kind. Like, this is just one of those great games. It's like, I don't know really what I want to play, so I'll just maybe I'm listening to something or watching a video. Well, okay, I can pop up FTL and just sort of play along, or it's something to do. You get maybe an hour out of each playthrough, and that's about it. But there's the randomness, just you keep wanting to play it. So we got a Mantis. He's probably going to try and board us and fuck our shit up, and he probably will get away with it. Okay, there's kind of one option is, you know what? I don't want you to damage anything. So let's just vent the entire ship. Why not? We don't have a crew to worry about. They'll come and start fighting us. You know what? I kind of want to keep the med bay because we're probably going to have to be running to the med bay real soon. But for the moment, let's just try and take out their weapons. Yeah. Okay. So we'll take out the missiles. We'll switch to just to cannons. that mantis, we might survive this mantis attack. Our ship might not. Our weapons are down. They've beamed back, though, so let's, our only chance is we'll get healed up a little bit, and we gotta get our weapon systems back online. Oh gosh. This is not gonna be good. While they just hammer us, yeah, I'll get our missiles up. Let's try and take it out. We only have 4 missiles left, but at this point, like, what do we have left to lose? We're about to die. We're getting hammered. Our evasion is 0, so there's no chance. There we go. Alright. Let's get that burst laser back up online. And, yeah, we might as well completely fix it. There we go. We'll do a quick stop in the heal bay. We're not too long. Let's get back to the cockpit. Alright. We're moving. We're moving again. And, let's take out his shields. 3 missiles. I don't know if I want to... I mean, who knows? We may still somehow get out of this. Well, the shields are down. Weapons are down. I'm going to keep focusing on the weapons because they're probably trying to get those back online. And there we go. Alright, we're in severe heritage, though. We don't have a whole lot of hull left. Oh, good. Our next stop is the store. And we just might pull this off. Only got 100 scrap, though. Let's see. Now, I could buy crew. Like, they're tempting me. They're like, buy crew. But, oh, man, if it's going to be 44... I mean, I could do that. I could buy, like, one guy... like Ken or Felicity here, and totally repair. But then that's going to be spending out. Like, we'll have no upgrades. Oh, choices. So, what I'll do here is we'll get moderately repaired. Do we want to buy someone or no? I don't know. That's a lot of money. I think I'm gonna go for a ship upgrade. To be honest, I'm gonna go for engines. It will help us avoid attacks. I think it's our best chance of survival, and still hanging on to a little bit of money. Who knows what we're gonna run across? You know, you kind of don't want to always spend all your money. So no, what do they want? They'll trade us 2 fuel. For 4 missiles. That's a good deal. I'm going to take that. So that evens us out a little bit. Sometimes the randomness can be kind of nice. So here we go. We have to get through, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sectors, and then you get to the last stand, which would be the 7-1. So each one of these is going to be random. So we have the option of going to a pirate-controlled sector or an uncharted nebula. I'm actually going to choose the pirate. It may sound like, why are you going to pirate-controlled territory? Like, oh, man, what? Whereas we could sort of sneak around in the uncharted nebula. Well, you know what? There's not a lot of shit in uncharted nebulas. You can be, like, stranded there, just going from system to system while you run out of fuel, and that really sucks. Pirate-controlled sectors, yeah, they throw a lot of crap at you, but that means you're fighting a lot of battles, and you're getting some loot, you're getting some scrap, and, you know, sometimes you rescue people and they give you stuff. So there's a lot of loot to be had in a pirate-controlled sector. So that's my decision here. That's where we're going to go. And let's see what we have. Alright, so we need to get to the exit. I want to try and explore as much of this area as possible. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, maybe this will work. I'll come down, and then we'll loop up, and then all these nebulas will slow them down, so we'll be able to maybe explore a bunch of those. So I think that's what we'll go for here. Our guy's a little bit hurt, but let's hope we find some new crew here really shortly. All right, so I got 7. Let's power up the missile system, and we're just focusing on their weapons. Let's go for it. Let's take them out. Once again, I'm gonna probably just 1 missile per encounter is I think what I'm gonna have to do here, whenever possible. Oh, they blew up our shield room. Not much I can do. I'm just gonna vent it, get rid of the fire. Okay, I've turned off the missiles. Our shield's completely down. We're just gonna have to, as long as we can keep their weapons suppressed, then we should be okay. This great little button, this closes all the doors or opens it. If you double tap it, it opens the outer doors too, which is bad for your crew inside. But, you know, hey, if you can think of a reason for when you want to do that, then go right ahead. Like, if you got a rock crew, then, yeah, hey, maybe you can survive it for a few minutes. But, alright, they're going to try and jump away. We just really need one more shot in. There we go. Alright, time to repair our shields. And hopefully we'll continue on. Our one lone Vivamort. Poor old Vivamort in a ship all on his own. Really need to find a crew. They'll help us out. And it's just the longer we wait, the less training they'll get, because you know, they'll level up as they get to do more stuff. Although Vivamort will be a really good captain and repair guy by the end of this. Otherwise, there we go. I'm clicking all wrong. All right, let's get our ship back up in shape here, and we'll be able to heal up as well. And have some shields, so we'll need to upgrade our shields soon. Having level 2 shields really does help quite a bit. Especially the sooner you can get it, and sort of keep on top of the upgrades from then on. So what was the plan? Oh yeah, we're going to head down south, try and get as many close to the left-hand side of the map. Alright, we got slavers, so we want to attack the slavers. There's a really good chance that if we can beat the slavers, then they will give us one of their slaves in exchange for their lives, which is just what we want. Then they'll become part of our crew, and hopefully we'll get someone cool. Alright, so first missile hit. We can turn off the missiles. I don't want to waste them if possible. I'm going to use the lasers on their shields. Maybe we can take those down, then we can keep hammering at their weapon systems. Alright, oh no, they're going to try. Okay, the next hit attacks, and I'm going to accept their offer, and oh yeah, nice, we got a Zoltan. Alright, so these guys are great. They're really weak if they're in combat. So you don't want them to be in combat, like, ever, if at all possible. Maybe if you get them skilled up, like, ease them into it, but ultimately, I mean, they have like 70 hit points versus, you know, if you think humans are kind of the average species in the game, and they're sort of like average every stat, well, these guys, they have 70 hit points. They're really weak, but what they do is they're like made of energy, and they provide an extra energy for the room that they're staffing. So I'm going to put them on shields, because, hey, you know, I always want to have power on shields, and hey, at the very least, I mean, it won't be a complete shield if I only have the one guy in there, but a good chance that as we upgrade, we'll be able to keep the shields online. So we'll get him doing that. That seems like a good place for him. Weapons is another good place for him, so we always have like power for some weapons. Yeah, but hey, I don't really have any. Could have him using pretty much anywhere at this point. So that pretty much frees us up an extra power, so we can keep the med bay on constantly. But we'll continue on and head on south here. Let's see what we can find. Civilian ships. So I mean, we oftentimes have the option to avoid stuff, but that doesn't get us anything. If we aid the ship, then we just might get rewarded. So it looks like we got a rock scout, missiles and lasers on their weapons. Say it's pretty much a standard tactic until you get to ships that you have to take out their shields first. Like if you start getting 3 or 4 shields. All right, so he's, oh man, they go after my oxygen like, I don't know, that's just their favorite target, is taking out people's oxygen. So I'm just going to get them to repair that. Oh, I really should have turned that missile off. I don't want to be wasting too many of those. The thing about rock ships is they do resist some of that damage, which is really annoying at times. But we should be able to take them out here. Alright. Let's contact them. Oh, well, you fixed some of our hull. not enough of it. Still like 2/3, but we're better off than where we were. And oh, we're gonna put power back into our oxygen system. So as you can see, okay, the rebel fleet's moving in. I can go to the store, or we can go to this unvisited location, and then we should be able to scoot down here and move our way up, and then get into the nebula, and maybe get some more exploring done. So the choice is, I think I'll go to the store, see what we can find there. Who knows? I mean, we could really use another. You know what? It would be great is another burst laser too. It's a really handy weapon, and if you can pair them up, then we're set. But no, in this particular case, they want to sell us some systems, which are all really kind of expensive, and they're drones. I don't have a whole lot of those. I think the only real option is to get some repairs. I'm going to get a couple pieces, some fuel, a couple missiles, and just hang on to a bit of money. Yeah, unfortunately, still we're not getting much luck in the stores. Really need a store that, or just another energy weapon that we can use instead of the Artemis constantly, because just not going to get us very far. We're going to run out of missiles shortly. We only got 7 fuel too. Alright, we got a rebel fighter. Let's once again, everything on their weapon system. Alright, and he's sending a rock crew, and so I'm going to vent the air. I think is the only alternative I really have. I need to, that's one thing I'm going to have to upgrade. I'm going to get that upgrade after this fight, I think, is the... oh, and he takes out our weapon systems. We're going to have to switch to just our burst lasers. Our energy guy is going to get his ass kicked if he tries to fight a rock dude. Yeah, our best bet is to hang out in the med bay. We might as well close the doors since he's in there now. And so hopefully, if we just suppress their weapon fire for long enough, we just might have this. Alright. Let's get him repairing that weapon. Why did that do that? Okay, yeah, his power will only go into the first weapon system though, so I'm gonna put the burst laser in the first weapon slot. Otherwise, turning it off like that, we just lost all our charging up. Come on, we can do it. Come on, Zoltan, dude. Take out. I'm gonna get you back on shields, and we can actually power up the missile. I'm not gonna fire the missile. Still only have 6 rounds. I think we can take this guy without the missiles. Like I said, try and save them for when we really need them. And I think I get this fight under control at this point. As long as he doesn't... Well, you keep the missile handy for if he tries to run away. Because we are only sort of whittling him. We're not going to take him out pretty quickly. And he's got his weapons back. Alright, so we can accept his surrender for... Yeah, I mean, it could be nice. Sometimes I don't let rebel guys go. Sometimes I do. We'll go for it. Can use some missiles. Why not? We'll keep them handy. Alright, so now I'm going to really try and figure out... they're closing in on us quickly. We need to get to the exit, so I want to try and visit as much of this as possible. So we need to get in this nebula. So I'm just going to take this farthest jump and get into the nebula, and hopefully that'll slow them down for me to visit a few of these. So we'll hit the ship. Alright, so they have an anti-ship drone, which kind of sucks. We're going to get these guys on their weapon systems, though, because if we knock out their weapon system, just a anti-ship drone in itself can't get through a level 1 shield. It can knock it down long enough for them to, start like messing up my oxygen again. I think every battle they've disabled my oxygen. Alright, so I'm going to turn off the missiles. I don't want to be wasting those. I'm going to get the burst laser onto the drone control unit, though. And we can stop this guy pestering us. Okay, but in the meantime, they've completely repaired their weapons, so I'm actually going to use another missile and take out their weapons. and I'm gonna keep the burst lasers on it. Okay. Zoltan dude, man, you're just gonna be like our one repair guy. You're not really gonna get much experience using any of these systems. He's just gonna be repairing them. Yeah. I'm gonna get you back on shields. And alright, I think we made it through. These weapons are down. They just have one more hit point. All we need is just one more hit on them. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, we're definitely going to need some upgrades shortly. Oh, he's going to offer a fire beam. Ah, so this is good. We have, I mean, I'm not a huge beam weapon fan, but it is another weapon that we can use. So, let's look at upgrading. I'm going to upgrade our weapon systems by one more energy block, and I'm going to buy an extra reserve power. And what that does now, so the fire beam takes 2 energy and the burst laser takes 2, so I can have both of them on at the same time. Be able to use the burst laser to, if they have a bunch of shields, we'll be able to bust through their shields and then set their ship on fire. Yeah, alright, things are turning around. We just need a few more crew and we'll be ready to go. I'm gonna keep the weapons, the missiles off for the time being. I don't want to waste those. I really do. I think the next upgrade is going to be shields. We're gonna have to save up some money for that. The rebel fleet is closing in on us, so let's head into the nebula. This is going to cut down the amount that they expand, thereby giving us a longer time to move forward. So we got a rebel fighter. Let's attack them. Let's try out our fire beam. I'm going to target. I mean, now here's one thing: is I probably should look at taking out his shield with the burst laser. That'll give me more opportunity. Oh man, seriously, that oxygen has got to have like a target on it, and that's bad. It's also vented, so jeez. All right, we're going to have to switch roles for the time being. You get back on those shields. Alright, well, we've taken down his weapons. I'm going to target his shields, and now just probably missed an opportunity to hit him with the fire beam, but you need to, with the beam weapons, they won't go through shields. Some of them will, some of the better ones will maybe do like 1 point of damage through the shield, but mostly, if you're using beam weapons, you want something that will take out the shield, at least for a moment, while you can get the beam shot in. But you usually do have to time them, because the times don't align with, say, your other weapons that take down the shields. There we go. Let's hopefully. So I'm going to turn. I don't want that firing automatically. Okay, crap. So we're going to have to go and heal up there. And if I keep those 2 rooms open, we'll open this up. Hopefully there'll be enough atmosphere in there. That's right, we can get the oxygen up and running, and we need to get back and man the cockpit again. Alright. Alright, we're making through. Yeah, man, this game can be stressful at times, I tell ya. You never know what, like, I honestly, when I was down to 1 crew, I thought, like, this is it. There's no recovery. The next thing I'm going to run into is going to kill me straight off. So as you can see, it's only going to move a little bit. I'm going to keep going through the nebula. Hopefully, and you know, this is one of the dangers, is we're in a plasma storm. We only have half power available to us. Now it's giving us an option here. We can either manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment, or just avoid it. So I mean, I do have the option of not trying anything and getting away, and we basically won't get any reward. We may be damaged, we may lose somebody, we may end up having to fight somebody, who knows, but I always go with the let's try something, who knows, let's poke it with a stick. So we poked it with a stick, and well, a bunch of loot came out. So we got fuel, missiles, scrap, and a system repair drone. We don't have a drone system. Oh, we got an NG2? Oh, that's freaking sweet. Alright, well, I know what I'm doing. I'm getting the NG on our weapon systems, And you know what? Our oxygen is low. Let's make sure we have power in our oxygen. We'll need to. We don't have enough power for weapons yet. I'm wondering whether I should put this guy. I think I'm going to put this guy on engines for the time being. He's only learned a little bit of the shields, but I think in the long run, engines are going to be better. So they're creeping up on the exit. We need to make sure I get into the exit before that red line goes over it, but I still want to squeeze in as many little adventures as I can here. That's we're going to be gambling now. I can still, even if the rebel fleet does go over, if I think I can punch through, I might do that. Now, what does this guy want? He wants to trade 9 fuel for just 1 drone part. Well, yeah, so if I give him 1 drone part, he's going to give me 9 fuel. That's a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. I'm taking all your fuel, dude. You can have my drones. I don't even like drones. Yeah, drones are cool. Don't know if we'll get drones on this ship. I'm just hoping I can actually get some weapons that will help deal with the actual last stand on this ship, let alone drones. So we can try and attack the pirate. Let's attack the pirate. And shit, they're gonna try and board us because they're mantises and they like to fuck shit up like that. All right, focus fire on their weapons. They are. You know what? I said I was gonna upgrade my damn doors, and I forgot to upgrade the damn doors. So they're gonna go and they're attacking our sensors, which they've disabled. Not the brightest move, guys, but whatever. I will gladly just vent you all into space. We do have the oxygen generation. I mean, we're pretty damn low on oxygen, but whatever. The rooms where we need it, we got it. Okay, so they have quite the boarding crew of a Zoltan and an NG. Well, you know what? 2 can play at the Zoltan and NG game, and jeez. Let's make sure our engines are fully powered up. Oh yeah, I'm probably missing my opportunities for that fire beam, but let's get into it now. Oh, this is going to be bad for them. That's right. Something's on fire. I don't know what, but something is. Alright, so we are... I mean, these guys are just like bitch slapping each other. They can hardly hit. Oh shoot, I better close the doors because this is... Our engine's going to die. Come on. Get some oxygen, get some oxygen, go, go, go. Alright, now we need to vent all these atmospheres so that we can, we still have, we need our burst laser, why? Come on, just fire anything. Of course that's not going to vent. Just vent it all. Oh, they're busting up my ship. Alright, yeah, you try and attack me in the med bay, you're not going to have a good day. Alright, we just need to wait for a little bit more oxygen to get in there, and we'll get the NG back in his room, and these guys back in their rooms. And we'll be able to have our fire beam back online shortly, although the burst laser looks like a few minutes got this taken care of. Okay, they're trying to escape, so I'm going to need to target their cockpit or their engines. Looks like they've dropped the engine. Oh, the fire has probably spread and damaged their shields. Ha ha ha. Well, let's set like all this shit on fire, hopefully before they boom. How do you like that? Alright, so we got some drones and scrap parts. That's all good. And oh yeah, don't want to forget that. Let's upgrade these damn doors. This is one of the best upgrades. I love this one. For 20 credits, you get the first level of blast doors. This means you can... It's not going to stop them. The boarding parties will eventually bust their way through before they suffocate to death. Pretty much anything will be able to, unless you got like a boarding party with Zoltans, maybe, or NGs, you know, maybe. But even then, if you have a couple of them, they're probably going to bust through. But it does give you enough time to really manage it a little bit. All right, so we have a choice. Still, I think we can keep exploring the nebula, get at least one more visit in. A damaged Federation ship, we can try and follow them. Why not? Of course, we get like a rebel fighter. That's fine. Let's blow them up and take their stuff. Maybe someone will defect. No, people don't usually defect off these rebel ships, but you know, the random stuff happens all the time. So you know, stuff you know I never thought I'd see ever seem to happen every once in a while. But it's kind of fun. Like, you know, that's when you're trying to unlock the ships. You're going to rely on a lot of random events, and you sort of have to just be open to going with whatever opportunities come your way, you know. So there we go. We got the fire beam. Once again, I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to have to time it for, well, I guess if the shields are down, then there's no problem. Let's just burn the shit up. Alright, they want to surrender, so I'm not going to accept their surrenders. These stupid rebels have been chasing me from system to system. They killed my original crew. We're getting a little more jaded. So, there we go. I got like more scrap because let them all die. There we go. Shit blows up. Alright, so this is pretty much, now, at this point, like, I could sort of risk it. I could go here, get another visit in, and I will fight a rebel fighter. Let's try that, just so I can show you guys what it's like when you actually fight these guys. I tend to like to just jump away as soon as possible. Looks like it was a good calculated risk, though, because we got a slaver encounter, and this will give us another crew if we can defeat him, which he doesn't look too tough. I think we can defeat him. And that's really what I want. We'll get someone to run our shield generators or something. The Zoltan's a little multi-trained at this point. Alright, so the fire beam's ready, but I'm going to wait for the next burst laser to take down the shields. And there we go. And I can just pause it. And I want this to sort of go intersect as many rooms as possible. Oh yeah. So what if we try and angle it a little like this, and this will just sort of set like half his ship on fire. And see there, they got his shields up though, and it deflected the beam weapons. So timing really is with the beam weapons. You really sort of want to make sure you're firing those at the best opportunities. Say once again, let's try this again. Hopefully I can get the entire beam attack in. Well, pretty close. It's a slow beam weapon, so I guess I could fire. Well, they only have 2 squares at this point. I'm pretty sure something's on fire in there, and it's trying to run away, but it's not going to make it. All right, let's send the engine, repair the med bay, and we got some scraps, some fuel. All right, things are looking good. Let's upgrade the shields now. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Everyone's more or less healed. Let's, I guess you can take a little dip in the med bay. Get the auto drone or whatever to heal you up. You are completely energy, but whatever. Alright, so I think all powers allocated. We're good to go. So now this is if you don't get to the exit. So this is going to be like the rebel fighter, and so as you can see, he's got 2 shields. Looks a little tougher. This guy's basically like a level higher. He's going to be sort of what you can start to expect in the next sector, although he seems to be a little bit hard. Like you'll sort of go through some toughness up to about this point in the next level. It's not exact, but basically this guy's a tough SOB, and the only loot we get is one of something. We might get 1 fuel, or maybe 1 missile, or maybe 1 drone. That seems to be it. So you can just see, we may or may not have much luck. This guy may just kick our ass. He has one of those missile launchers, which I hate. I don't know what kind of missile launchers. I hate just missile launchers. Missile launchers, man, they ruin your day. When you thought everything was going to go okay, everything's lined up, and the missile hits some system, totally takes it out, and and your day is ruined. So let's try and get a good chunk of his ship on fire. Oh yeah, see, see what I mean? Missiles will ruin your fucking day in this game. Poor Zoltan, like, just about insta-shot. I tried to get him out there as quickly as possible, but he couldn't even make it. We've had to totally vent the whole drive section. Engine me, guy. It's you and me, guy. What are we gonna do? Oh no. We need our engines to get the heck out of here. That would be the ideal situation, and probably the smart deal. And I was slow on that fire beam. Hopefully we have an atmosphere in there. We can get these engines back up. Whatever happens, if I can get the engines up before this guy goes down, then I'm just jumping the heck out of here. Man. See what I mean? Like, just... You take a little risk and be like, oh, I'll just show you guys what it's like to fight one of these guys. Yeah, well, that's what it's like to fucking fight one of these guys. Like, holy fucking shit. Man, the rebels, they've killed all my guys. All the humans I left the spaceport with, they're gone. You know, Joey the Zoltan, whatever his name was, I forget, but, you know, he powered my ship. He was like the one crew I had for the longest time. Now we got, like, gonna have to, like, not power the medbay. Alright, so, I mean, we've been suppressing his weapons, thankfully, but not really, I guess I should be, you know, focusing on this fire beam a little bit more. Payback's a bitch, guy. We're just gonna set your ship on fire and jump the hell out of here. It's just not worth fighting those guys. It just sucks. Alright, so we have the option. We can go to a rebel-controlled sector or an NG-controlled sector. NG-controlled sector, because I'm kind of in the mood for this not sucking so much, and maybe we can find a couple more crew members to help us out. I want to go to the store, but I kind of want to explore, maybe get a little bit more money. I don't have a whole lot of money. We can probably sell the missile launcher, but what do we got here? Okay, so this guy's probably going to be really hard, but we're going to try and be the hero, and we're going to attack him, because whatever, he's being a pirate, and pirates suck. We don't want, like, pirates. So we're going to pirate his own shit and take it. Okay, so beam weapons are really good against these Zoltan shields. These Zoltan shields are really sucky, man. They block everything, including missiles, including, like, drones. If you have a boarding drone, it'll block those. So you don't really want to waste your shit on the Zoltan shield. But beam weapons do really good. Ion weapons do, I think, double damage against the Zoltan shield, so it takes them down really quick. Man, I'd love that, like an ion weapon. If we can get an ion blaster, that would fix my day. But right now, just gonna have to. Oh, the fire beam's not ready. Hopefully we can. Oh man, he's got a good cannon. It just took out our sensors. Our sensors don't appear to be on fire, so I'm not going to vent the atmosphere. We have our opportunity here to burn the ship up. We could maybe set a couple fires, hopefully. Man, we got to take out that guy's weapon, though. That really is starting to sting. Alright, now he's down to his weaker weapons. That's fine. Do I hear fire? It sounds like fire. Holy shit, there's fire. Alright, so I normally, sometimes you see the icon, but I guess because it's sensors, we didn't have the sensor icon. We didn't have the shit's on fire sensors. So, yeah, that whole room's on fire. Let's just vent that. Okay, so the guy's offering us more generous. Okay, so we can either accept his bribe to let him hassle these people for 5 fuel, 2 drones, and 19 scrap. You know, no. You know what? Like, I mean, I could use some fuel. That's not a whole lot of scrap, and I'm not really using drone parts. So yeah, screw it. We're taking you out. You set my ship on fire, and I don't like it. So we're gonna blow you up. And I'm going to set your ship on fire. How do you like them apples? Alright. I'm tired of this guy's shields. Let's try and set them on fire. Hopefully, he's got 1 hit point. All we need to do is something. Ah, there we go. His shields are on fire. Yeah, alright, we blew him up. Okay, excellent. Here we go. I'm gonna close all the doors and get an atmosphere here. We can fix our sensors so that we have the shit's on fire sensor again. And we know. Yeah, like I said, that's sometimes you get that. That's the only clue. It's like, did I just hear like fire flames in the background? Sound like a roasty campfire. But you don't want a campfire when you're in a spaceship. That is not something you want on a spaceship. I mean, it might sound cool, like a space camp out, but trust me, no. Fire in a spaceship is just bad, because you're breathing that oxygen, and the fire will use it all up on you. Oh, they totally healed our ship up, though. So that was worth rescuing them. They fixed us up nice. So I'm just going to go to the next system here. Maybe we can find... hey, look, we found some fuel and some scrap. So a little bit more money into... Oh, we got 2 stores right next to each other. So let's check it out. Hopefully you can find a weapon here. Yes, like a burst laser 2. This is great. I'm going to be selling our missiles, and heck, I'm going to sell our fire beam as well. And I'm going to double up on the burst laser 2s. This is great because they'll fire at the same rate. Excellent. Okay. But man, I'm going to be all tempted to spend all my money at this store. I kind of want to buy one of these NGs here. But who knows what's in the next store. I could either spend all my money. I could waste a fuel going there saying, oh, there's nothing there I wanted to buy anyways. Come back here. But what do we want? What do we want? I have the 2 burst lasers. That's gonna... I mean, basically each one of these is firing 3 lasers that will get through potentially 6 points of damage. So there's pretty much guaranteed it will be able to get through even a ship that has 4 shields. Maybe not super fast. We may need another weapon along the way, but this is like a good core weapon system at this point. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get a Jason Bovey. He seems like a real person. Maybe he oh, did I don't. Oh, he's 50. I don't even have enough to buy him. Oh, I can sell the system repair droid. That's what I need to do. Let's get him. Alright, dude, you're going to be our engines guy. You gotta keep those engines running because I can't be running from the cockpit to the engine room every time. And hopefully you won't get like insta-gibbed by pirates like our last engineer. I mean, yeah, that's what happened. Alright, so what do these guys have for sale? It looks like I made the right call. They have some... Now, the Ion Blast 2 is an excellent weapon. The Ion Blast is only really good early on. I can do a bit of repairs, though. That's about it. Alright, so I think this is probably a good spot to cut this video off. Like, I realize it's going on like over an hour here now. So obviously, I'm guessing if you get further on in a game, it can take a couple hours. So, but you can save. Like I said, I can just go save and quit, and it'll drop me right back here where I left off. So, once again, I'll cut this video maybe into a couple. We'll continue on the normal mode Kestral run. We got some new weapons. Can't wait to try these out. So join me next time when I'm playing some FTL. Thanks for watching. So long for now.